One of the most important things I could talk about to patients is a topic I call how tests can kill you. It sounds a bit controversial and in your face, but patients will ask me, I'd like to get a chest x ray. I'd like to get a CAT scan. I want to get an MRI. My first question to them, whenever that's asked, is, why do you want to get that? Because getting tests can be going down a rabbit hole, and that rabbit hole can give you lots of surprises and wind up in something that's even worse than the disease you thought you had. I'll give you an example. One of my colleagues, true story, had some heartburn, and this person had access to testing after they took a medication for stomach issues, which made them feel better, over the counter, famotidine. They decided, I still want to get an ultrasound. They got an ultrasound, and the ultrasound showed something in the pancreas, but nothing that was potentially serious and should have been followed up several months down the road to see if there was a change. This person decided to have it removed, and in the process of having this invasive procedure, actually had complications that led to a hemorrhage that led to his demise, which was horrible. Another scenario could be getting a screening test that really isn't necessary. I want a total body MRI. Getting a total body MRI will show you lots of things that all of us have that don't cause any problems. For instance, having a abnormality on our lung, and it may be an old infection that we had, and knowing that it's there will lead to further studies that can eventually result in us needing a biopsy that can have complications such as a collapsed lung, infection, bleeding, potentially death. And whenever we want to do an invasive procedure, we want to have reasons so that the benefits outweigh the risks. Last example that's actually good. There are screening tools out there that can save lives, such as screening for abdominal aortic aneurysms. This is an ultrasound that's a relatively inexpensive, easy test to get that I don't necessarily recommend everyone get, but if you're getting these tests, sometimes they can show abnormalities, and you want to make sure that you get it for the specific reason you're looking for, and that you realize there are always going to be risks associated with the information that you get. And having an informed decision being made with the help and guidance of your physician is much safer than going online and ordering tests just because you think it's a good idea. So I've made my point how tests can kill you. That doesn't mean that screening tests should not be done. You have to choose the right population, and screening tests can, under the right circumstances, save someone's life, find things at a very early stage, such as mammograms that have saved countless lives, blood pressure screenings that have saved countless people from having unnecessary heart disease and strokes. So these things need to be communicated with your physician, and under the correct guidance, you can get the screening test that'll give you the benefit without the risk.